Hello, I'm Joe Ryan, the president of the IADC. Recently, I had the distinct privilege to introduce a new initiative into our organization called Think IADC First. The purpose of Think IADC First is to increase awareness among our members of the great legal results that we are achieving when referrals are made within our organization. We have extraordinary legal talent in the organization, and I hope you'll enjoy some of the stories that demonstrate the wonderful results that we achieve when we refer matters to other IADC lawyers and think IADC first. Thank you.
The selection of outside counsel to defend one of our companies in a case that's been brought in an unfamiliar jurisdiction is probably one of the most important decisions that I face as general counsel. Often it's a decision that's made in a highly charged atmosphere when members of our management team are highly stressed and looking to me to bring the situation under control. Having someone who is familiar with the procedural quirks of the jurisdiction and the judges who preside there is critically important. But even more important is selecting counsel whom I can trust and whose judgment is sound. It never ceases to amaze me how IADC members uniformly are both highly competent lawyers and high-character individuals, although it shouldn't surprise me given how rigorous their membership recruitment policies are. My advice to corporate counsel who are looking for ways to find the best representation for their companies: think IADC first. And if you're not a member of the organization yet, join now. It'll be one of the best decisions you ever made.
I have had the privilege over the years of serving as an attorney who has had work referred to him by other IADC members. This has afforded me many opportunities to work with special people on special cases in different and unique venues.
The IADC's networking opportunities are significant, which include the opportunity to build friendships with other trial lawyers throughout the country and the world. So when you or your client has a problem, no matter how big or small, you can count on your IADC friends.
IADC lawyers are excellent lawyers, the best as a matter of fact. They care deeply about their clients and they deliver superior legal work in every area of substantive law. When you want a lawyer who delivers value and will partner with you, or when you want to make a referral, think IADC first.
When I need to refer legal work to outside counsel, I think IADC first for two principal reasons. One, the process by which the IADC identifies and vets candidates for membership assures that I'm getting the top quality representation my company expects and deserves. I'm likely to spend 2 weeks each year with these lawyers at our annual and mid-year meetings, if not more. This affords a wonderful opportunity to assure that we stay on the same page throughout the representation. More importantly, it fosters friendships. So in thinking IADC first, I secure for my company top quality representation from a friend who will go the extra mile. What more could you ask?
I hired very experienced lawyers who knew the area, knew the practice area, and represented my company very well. I'm getting frank and honest advice that's good for my client regardless of whether it behooves the outside attorney or the IADC member to do that or not do that. I think this is because we have such a rigorous process for membership, which puts as much emphasis on integrity as it does on experience. And so I hope that you will consider thinking IADC first because it's been of real value to me and to my client, and I'm sure it will be to you.
What we were able to do in essence was to provide the client with a cost-effective virtual law firm that was dedicated solely to dealing with the product in question. There's no question in my mind that my ability to draw on the resources of the IADC has made the successful resolution of these mass tort litigations possible.
When I'm asked to recommend local or trial counsel for clients involved in mass tort litigation, I have a number of resources available to me, but I think IADC first. I know these IADC lawyers. I have tried cases with a number of them, and we were professionals first, and then we became friends. And I can attest to the quality, the professionalism, and the caring that they have for their clients. They give our clients the type of quality services that our clients expect and our clients deserve. So I think IADC first. and you should too.
A few years ago, I had a phone call from one of my major clients and said, "Alex, can you help me for a product liability case in the Dade County?" I said, "No problem." I went on the directory of the ADC and I found the colleague who helped me to sort out the claim and settle it. Therefore, when you have any national or international case, please remember, go on the website, click on Think IADC First. You will not be disappointed by the service, and on top of that, you will have an happy client.
My primary motive to join IADC was that I wanted to have for our client access to outstanding litigators in all jurisdictions in the US and beyond. And the best thing is, I only heard positive remarks and, up to now, never any complaint. Therefore, IADC First is a great cross-selling and marketing tool for your and my membership in IADC.
Probably the most important case any firm of lawyers can give to another is the recovery of its own fees. My firm thought IADC first when that unexpectedly happened to us, and we instructed an American IADC member who did a superb job. They located the client, pinned it to the floor, and most importantly of all, succeeded in persuading an American jury that even an English lawyer's fees should be recoverable.
When it comes to national litigation and putting teams together, the first people that I turn to are the friends that I have developed through the IADC and people that I have seen in action. So I'm well aware of their professional ability and competence. I believe that that has not only benefited me personally, but the clients that I have represented. In numerous national litigations, I have sought out great trial lawyers that I have met through the IADC. So I keep that roster handy. I turn to it often, and I have been never disappointed in the choices I have made with fellow IADC members.
When my clients face litigation abroad, I need to find a lawyer who can act for them in the respective jurisdiction. In such a case, I need highly qualified professional lawyers aware of cultural differences and being able to address and to handle such cultural differences. They have to be able to explain legal differences as well and to help the client to avoid pitfalls in the respective jurisdiction. They need to be able to explain to the client what is happening in an understandable way. I have been able to find such lawyers in the IADC. They handle the case to the total satisfaction of the client, which means that the client will thank me for having referred him to this lawyer. That means that I keep my client and I keep the relationship. This is why I think IADC first.
I had every time a very good feedback from the clients. The quality of the answers, the promptliness to answer, and the high quality of the answers and the reactivity of my fellow colleagues were proofs that I made the right choice. I appreciate that even if you have a business relationship with US lawyers or in other international members, it does not prevent you from having a good friendship and a genuine friendship. And within the IADC, it is the spirit of camaraderie that I appreciate even more.
I hope you've enjoyed listening to some of the success stories from our members who have been involved in referrals, either receiving referrals or generating referrals. You know that this is the best service that you can offer to your client. I hope that you all will think about the advantages of referring matters to members of the IADC, think IADC first, and enjoy the same success as we've just seen in the video. Thank you again for your consideration.